What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crackin' Packs MTG, and today we have our first Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth set booster. This one is for my Facebook group member, Megatim, and we're going to open this thing up and see if we can get some hits. I've opened a few of these so far. It seems like the list is, the list card, pretty good number of list cards in every box so far. It seems like it's kind of track printed. You'll open boxes that have very similar list, but we're going to see what happens. Let's go. Let's see how many of these names that I can get wrong. I think I have an idea. I'm probably not going to say the whole name. That's what I'll do. One Ring to Rule Them All. Foray of Orcs. Just kind of see that lots of legendaries in this set. Feels more like a commander set than a modern set for sure, I would say. Let me turn the volume down on my computer, that way it doesn't interrupt us again. The Battle of Bywater. Faramir. Nimble Hobbit. So lots of serial numbered rings have been pulled so far. One of one, as far as we know, is still out there. It could have been pulled. I feel like there's a lot of people that if they do pull that card, they're going to keep it quiet for a minute as they try to figure out exactly what they want to do with it. Lots of offers out there. And maybe it came with a letter from WotC that said, please contact us first, so we can make a big deal out of it, you know? Here we go. First list hit here, Yawgmoth's Agenda. That is an invasion rare. And lots of Mirkwood Bats in these packs. I have a feeling if you get out to the pre-release this weekend, you're going to see lots and lots of bats there. We got a Dwarf, Golem, Grond, Fire Leaper. Really like the artwork on this one. I feel like this, instead of being an enchantment, this could have been the art for the One Ring. Like the bundle version of it. I'm sure there's a reason why it's not, but it is what it is. And I realize this card is actually perforated. I don't know how hard it is to see on camera. She got a little bit of perforation there, so you can split that card in half. This is a hit, the White Tree. Very nice. Seems like a lot of people are chasing that one. And it's nice having a box topper with actual big hits in it. Next pack. So I know you guys are probably itching to see more collector boosters open. I'll probably throw one of those up tomorrow. Born Upon a Wind, because there's so many ways to get value out of those. You know, just the normal, like the orcs, the Heat Hook Massacre as it's being coined, and then you have the regular rings, the serial rings, the surge foils, which obviously are incredibly hard to hit from what I've been seeing. So those those are the marquee product. Avenger of Zendikar. I would have liked if they would have, snuck something in these set boosters and draft boosters to add a little bit more hype to these. But of course, if you're just looking for playable singles, this is of course probably the way to go. Get an Avenger of Zendikar, Mount Doom. There we go. Nazgul. Arwen. And a foil Plains. I wish they would put the art card in there, facing my way. Sting the Glinting Dagger. Oh, there's another hit there, Galadriel. Hobbit Sting, Pippin's Bravery. Mini Partings. Mini Partings is probably one of my favorite cards out of this set. It's so simple, yet it's so good. Bag importer. Boromir. Let's go. Nastian. See lots of Nastians out of these boxes too in the borderless version. Second Breakfast of Lindisbred. And I'm gonna estimate if the one ring isn't pulled by the end of the month. Last I checked, the collector boosters were already up to Fearless Knight, borderless foil. Collector boosters were already up over $400. They were tracking about $415. I'm gonna say within in 7 to 14 days, I can see the boxes already being up to $500. I think that's plausible. And also, there's going to be a point where if the depending on the bounty, that's a nice little stamped art card. You know, somebody's saying there's a 2 million euro bounty in Spain. That somebody will do like the math on the EV of the boxes, what they could sell the regular cards for, the normal serialized rings, etc. Plus, if they do hit the one ring, if they just buy all the collector product that is available, if it's a net win or not, and there could literally be a buyout of all this product. Not gonna say it's gonna happen, but it could happen. Witch King of Angmar. It's not completely out of the question. But at that point, I guess we would have to know how many boxes / packs were printed to be able to do the math. And if it's even going to be in a booster box, which a lot of people think it's not. Mithril Coat, we like those. A lot of people are thinking gift bundles. Gift bundles is where they're going to hide it at, because they don't release for a couple weeks. A couple weeks after. So that gives it a little bit of time for the set to marinate and the hype to build even more. Because for every one of those collector boosters that get opened, the odds of hitting the one ring go up just a little bit. The teeniest, tiniest of bits. I think the speculation was this set was going to be printed about 30% more than normal collectors. And I hate that I keep talking about collectors when I'm opening a set box. But that's just where all the hype is at. But of course, like I said, these boxes are a lot of fun to open too. Lots of really cool list hits. Especially if you're looking for cards to play with. If you're wanting the legends to build commander decks with. Ooh. Foil Mythic there. Elrond. Saruman. It's a good pack. This is my favorite art. If they would turn this into like a playmat, that would be epic. Sleeve up that Foil Mythic there. Because that card, the other day when I checked, it was about $20 or so. I know these are pre-release prices and they mean absolutely nothing. But until we know, better safe than sorry. There's the Legendary Instant. That's a pretty interesting thing that's came along as of late. Is the Legendary Instance. Requires you to have a legendary creature or planeswalker to be able to cast a spell. And that one in particular, I feel like in a commander game where people have, you know, their reliquary towers, etc., that allow them to have huge hands, that card can wreck a pod. Fangorn, Flame, Horses of Brunnen. Again, I was going to try to avoid saying any of the names on these cards because you should read some of the comments from the last video. Really got under some people's skins not knowing the how to pronounce some of these names, but you know, I'm from the South, man. We speak a different kind of English here. You can make fun of me all you want to. You're not going to hurt my feelings. So we're a little over halfway through this box. Seems pretty solid. Still no Heat Hook Massacre. Still no the Orcish Bow guys. None of those yet. Oh, I see how that. I just said Heat Hook Massacre, and it shows up. Sheesh. There we go, Tim. There is what's possibly the biggest hit in the base set, anyways. So congrats on that. Haunt, Chance, and these lands are really cool. I wish they would they'd slow down on the full arts, because I remember years ago, if you had full arts, they felt special. But as we're in the everything is special, so nothing is special age, I wish we would get either something to change up to have some cooler lands, or maybe we don't put full arts in every set. Just saying. I'd be okay with that. Feels like Theros Beyond Death hit, and they're like, turn on the full art printers. And that was a full art land people that you either love or hate those. People absolutely dig them, or they're like, oh, they're Pokemon energy. So we got Pressed Enemy there. I thought it was the same card for a minute. Just had the same first word on it, and they were both blue. So it threw me. Seems like a solid box. If we get some of the Orcish Bowmaster, we get one of those, we'll be sitting pretty here. Horn of the Mark. Again, this definitely does not feel like a modern set to me, but I've not really dug into it and read every one of the cards and thought about the interactions they could have. Just because the IP of the set kind of throws me. Like, this does not feel like Modern Horizons at all. So I'm wondering if this is just like a modern legal set, and we're still going to get a Modern Horizons 3 next year. I wonder if that's the plan. And that's why they said we're not getting Allied Fetches, because this would have been, if this was quote-unquote Modern Horizons 3, this would have been the prime set to reprint the Allied Fetches. So I think this is just a cool Lord of the Rings set. And they're like, heck it, let's make it modern legal. And then next year we'll get Modern Horizons 3, and we'll get the fetches that we so desperately need. And there's quite a few arts of these Nazgul if you keep your eyes peeled. Gandalf, Council. And if there's a recipe out there for this, I may try to make it. Just for fun. Here we go. Goldberry River Daughter. This is a lot of people's favorite card. For reasons we will not dig into. Gandalf the White. Super sick art on that one. Lash of the Balrog. That was my ex-girlfriend's nickname, the Balrog. Sleeve up the Borderless Mythic here, and we'll continue to crack this box. Tim, it looks like we got 4 or 5 more packs here. We got a Metathran Elite on the list there, just an uncommon hit. And then we got Samwise. Spearmaster. Spider. Like I said, still, I don't know if I'll ever be used to opening this set. It's a lot, for me, it's a lot like opening AFR or Baldur's Gate. Just 100% doesn't feel like a Magic set to me. Ooh. Saruman of many colors. Currently a pretty nice hit. We'll see if that holds. Give me a Bowmaster in our last 3 packs. That's what we're looking for. A foil full art mini Partings is pretty good. Horn of Gondor. Gimli. Beautiful art on that. Next to last pack. Let's get some last 2-pack magic here. Fearless Knight, Shire Sheriff. Currently have somebody building a commander deck with Shadowfax. MTG Unveiled. He builds commander decks, budget specifically, typically, maybe. But he's got a YouTube channel. Check him out. I'm having to build this, and we're going to upgrade it after he gets it to us and give the deck away. So that'll be a lot of fun. And the details of that will be posted in my Facebook group. It's Cracking Packs MTG too. On the Facebooks, or on Meta, whatever that place is called these days. Scroll of Isildur. I was going to have him build Bill the Pony. Bill just felt too narrow. So we went with Shadowfax instead. Torment of Gollum, and that will end it for Mega Tim. Not a bad box, I don't think. We did get the, what I'm going to say is probably the chase card of the set with the Banditry or Heat Hook Massacre, if you're nasty. Pretty solid stack of cards here. I'd be curious to see after prices settle. We'll say the second week of July to come back and see where this box sits. But all in all, not too bad. Love the flavor of the set. Lots of fun. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Give me a comment so you can get on the giveaways. And give me a thumb up just for the algorithm interaction, if you will. I love your faces. Have a good day. We'll see you in the next one. We're back. For some reason, I always forget to do the toppers. Every single time. I need a special stand. So they're right there in front of me. So I'll make a special note on the video to not click away so you can see the topper, because I feel like a lot of the value of, especially the set and draft boxes, will be carried by the topper. So let's see if the topper is spicy. Yes, it is. It is a Wasteland. So nice topper. Icing on the cake for that set box for Mega Tim. Sorry about almost forgetting your topper, but I didn't. I literally, as soon as I clicked stop, I was like, oh, shucks. Now, we will see you guys next time. Have a good one.